Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a story for the faint of heart. It's a tale of a man and a tree. This story has more twists and turns than a left-handed snake, and by the end, the tree was reduced to ashes. But I dare say the man was changed as much as the tree. These events are based on a true story, but for obvious reasons, most of the names, faces, and places have been changed. I don't know if I have the skill to properly tell this story, but I'm going to give it my best effort, and I guess I should just start at the beginning. Today, I'm going to cut down this tree, and it's got a hard lean to it. You can see that the tree is dying. It's not the safest tree to cut down. If you make a traditional face cut and you cut through the back, could decide to go before you're ready and barber chair. The first thing I'm going to do is strap the top of the tree. That's a little trick that can help kind of hold the tree together for a second if it does try to barber chair. I'm going to do my bore cut first. Then once I have a face cut and a bore cut, I'm going to cut backward out the back of the tree from the high side. Why did I cut it so high? It's a dangerous tree. I want to cut it standing up. In terms of my bore cut, it comes in right here and leaves me about 3 inches of hinge. My face cut is in the direction that the tree wants to go. I'm not too deep into the tree. I do not have a Dutchman on this side, although there's a little bit of hanging wood here. It's a good clean cut on this side. Here's the other side of my bore cut. It's about 2 or 3 inches above the face cut. It's about 2 or 3 inches behind the face cut. This is exactly where I want my hinge to be. That is exactly the way I wanted that to go. Looking at that log, I think I might get a nice fat saw log, even if it's fairly short. The other obvious thing is now I have a mess to clean up. So a couple weeks ago, I cut this down, and it's 33-inch diameter at the spot I cut it. My focus right now is getting this trunk on the ground. This is an oak tree, and I got a log weight calculator. Every foot of this log weighs about 350 pounds, and we have 12 feet of it suspended up in the air. So we've got 4,000 pounds just hanging in the air. So I think I'm going to cut this at 4 feet and then at 8 feet. And every 4 foot will give me 3 16-inch rounds that I can cut into firewood. Today, I'm going to split this big log up into firewood. I tell you, I feel a little bit like Smokey and the Bandit today because I got a long way to go and a short time to get there. In yesterday's video, I asked you guys how I should remove this stump. I've got a stump grinder. I could cut it off low and grind it out. I've got a backhoe and a skid steer, and I could dig and then pull it out. But everyone's answer is that I should burn it out. So that's what I'm going to do today. This stump is just tall enough that I can cut 16 inches off of it twice and get a little bit of extra firewood out of it. The first section I cut all the way through because my bar would reach and because I have clearance. Now if you watch right here, I cut about 95% of the way to the end and then stop. I do that so that this big chunk of wood doesn't sit down on my bar. Now I'm grabbing a couple of wedges to put in for the same purpose, just to keep the weight of this chunk of wood off the bar. Then I cut all the way through on the back side, and with the way the wedges are placed right now, all the weight from this chunk of wood is going to set back instead of setting down on my saw. This tree puller is basically a stump bucket, only better. When you combine the narrow point on it with the cutting teeth and the power of a skid loader, you can really wreak some havoc. The only thing is, compared to doing this with a tractor backhoe, is I'm not removing the material, I'm just busting it up. So in the center of this is a massive stump, and I used this Precision Manufacturing tree puller to just rip up everything around it like an 8-foot circle in about 3 minutes. So the question is, how big of a tree can it pull? Big as you want, because it'll rip the entire area up. Big as you can push over. So now the question is, can I get all this material out of here and start my fire? I've got one more step. Get this material out, then I'm going to drill into the stump. I am, 18 inches below ground level right here. You can see the size of roots coming out of this. Of all the digging it would take to dig this out, I've done 10%. But what I have done is I've allowed a fire to really burn this. Even though I said diesel, I end up actually pouring oil down into the groove that I'm cutting right now, just to try to get the fire to penetrate this stump. Alright, so you can see the tractor in the background and get kind of a size reference for how big that fire is. And it's been burning this hot for 6 hours now, and I'm going to keep it going. The other day I tried burning out this stump. That's turned into one of our most popular videos. Between the different platforms I'm on, it's got a couple 100,000 views already. And I'm back out here today to try to finish the job. I'm going over to get the leaf blower, Roger.
Where's the leaf blower?
It's over by me, Roger. I don't know how well this is showing up on the camera, but these sticks out here weren't on fire. Forced air on a fire is magic. I'm gonna keep this in mind from now on. Yeah, this thing could use, this little fire could use a few friends, maybe some hot dogs or something. But I don't have any friends I'm going to invite to this tonight, so I guess you guys are gonna hang out with me. Behind me is the stump that would not die. I'm tired of messing with this thing, so today we're gonna get rid of it completely. Okay, so I think I'll go get the backhoe on the tractor and come try digging around on this, see if we've got any areas that are loose or we can start to make some progress on. I just rolled the track off on my skid loader and it's almost dark, so it's not an ideal situation.
I really don't have any kind of mind this thing. I think I'm getting it down far enough.
Here, let's put 2 bars in here. I think you come in right there and we get it away far enough, it's going to want to come back into the right spot. Okay. Hold on. It is. Almost.
I'm getting too close to the face.
I think let go.
Yeah, I think we got it. We just need to pull it. I'm holding it right there. If I let go, it's gonna go shift back to where it was.
It is all the way back on. Wasn't the best way to do it. I don't know. I had a heck of a good time though. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video. I'll put links on this screen right here to a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.